My uncle left his entire fortune to whoever could solve his riddle, and that's when my family completely lost it. Uncle Garrett was always the odd one out, the guy who made millions in tech long before most people even knew what cryptocurrency was. My uncle's death was supposed to be his final, bitter joke on us, leaving his millions to strangers. But the will he left behind wasn't just strange, it was a psychological bomb, designed to expose every dark secret and force us to confront a lie that had festered for 15 agonizing years. Garrett, you see, was the family black sheep, a recluse who hoarded his staggering wealth while the rest of us clawed our way through life. We were stuck in dead-end jobs, maxing out credit cards, watching him from afar in his sprawling mansion. 7 bedrooms, a wine cellar worth more than most people's homes, and a garage full of cars that cost more than my annual salary. When he dropped dead at 52 from a heart attack, there was this silent, collective sigh of, well, not relief, but expectation. We all figured his fortune would vanish into some obscure charity, his ultimate middle finger to the family who'd treated him like a pariah for decades. Instead, his lawyer called us all to his office, and what he read sent a chill down my spine. Garrett, even from the grave, was playing games. To my greedy relatives who only called when they needed money or wanted to complain about their pathetic lives, the will began, dripping with contempt. I'm giving you one chance to prove you're worth more than the sum of your failures. Solve my riddle. Claim everything I've built. Fail, and it all burns in a magnificent bonfire while you watch from the street. The riddle itself was printed on expensive letterhead, sealed in individual envelopes for each of us, where shadows dance but cast no light, where silence screams throughout the night, where memory lives but time stands still. Find the key to my last will. Honestly, for a brief, shining moment, it felt like we were a real family again. My Aunt Patricia, always the romantic, suggested his old photography darkroom, where he'd spent countless hours. Cousin Dylan, practical as ever, thought it had to be his study, where Garrett sat in complete darkness, typing away. Mom was convinced it referenced his basement wine cellar, those bottles worth thousands each. And my brother, Finn, guessed the dusty attic, where old furniture gathered under white sheets. For 3 weeks, we tore through that mansion like a pack of starved wolves. We heaved furniture that hadn't budged in years, tapped behind every expensive painting for hidden safes, ripped up Persian rugs, and pried at floorboards until our fingers were raw and bleeding. We crawled through dusty spaces, examined every single book in his vast library for hollow compartments, even had his swimming pool drained to check for underwater hiding spots. Nothing. Not a single clue. That's when the fragile family bonds started snapping. Patricia, ever the opportunist, hired a private investigator who charged $800 a day. Dylan, desperate, bribed Garrett's longtime housekeeper with a $1,000 tip for any intel on his secret stashes. Mom, who claimed she needed quiet to think, started showing up at 5 a.m. to search rooms before anyone else arrived. And Finn, bless his paranoid heart, installed hidden cameras throughout the house, monitoring our movements like we were common criminals. He probably thought he was the protagonist in some spy thriller. The real ugliness began when Patricia found something she wasn't supposed to. She was ransacking Garrett's master bedroom for the 100th time, meticulously, full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.